Welcome to GOJOGO, where you get to follow me on my worldwide adventure. Here is Rio's apartment between the two white arrowheads, the 7th floor of the Indigo building. On Monday the 13th, we go to lunch at Boxer Ramen on Harvey Milk Street. I have the spicy miso ramen, and we order some seaweed and their famous tater tots, Japanese style. Monday night, we were planning to see Parasite, but it was all sold out. So instead, we detoured to Pepe La Moco Cocktail Bar on Southwest 10th Avenue. You enter the shop from the street where there's a small kitchen where they're preparing the food and oysters, and the waitress takes you downstairs into this vaulted cavern. It's darkly lit and very cozy, and here we shared a plate of oysters and a couple drinks. There's the snow falling in Portland, as predicted. That's an unusual sight. On Tuesday the 14th, Rio's working at Kaiser, so I head out at lunchtime to try out a restaurant called Shalom Yal. It's an Israeli-inspired small restaurant that serves some traditional Israeli street food. It just snowed a few minutes ago, so the ground's pretty wet, and it's only a couple blocks to the restaurant from Rio's apartment. I ordered the hummus Sephardic lamb dish and the braised greens. And the hummus comes with some fresh, hot pita bread that's baked right in the ovens in the restaurant. The Sephardic lamb dish, besides having the carrots and chickpeas and parsley, was cooked with cinnamon, tarragon, and cumin. I know that because I went and talked to the chefs afterwards. And the braised greens, it was braised, charred with garlic, lemon, and chili flakes. And the sliced garlic was nice and crispy, just the way you make it home. And I must say the hummus was maybe some of the best I've had since being in Israel, maybe even better than the hummus I make at home, and that's pretty good. Wednesday morning the 15th, I wake up, look out the window, and I'm treated to some partially clear skies. And I can see the Cascades, snow-covered Cascades, and Mount Hood. Wednesday night, Rio and I went out to dinner and went to Grasa, which is located at 1205 Southwest Washington Street. It's actually located in the commercial storefronts at the base of Rio's apartment building. So Grasa means fat, literally means fat in Italian. I guess it could mean succulent or has other shades of meaning. But fat is appropriate, I think, for Portland because they definitely like their fat up here. They like fat to stay warm. So Grasa specializes in handmade pastas and toppings, sauces. And the way it works is you come in, you order, look at their daily specials and dishes, you order and pay for your food, then you sit down at the table and they bring it to you when it's ready. I take a panning shot across the kitchen, and on the left you can see a big extruder. And this is where they make their noodles with holes in them, like bocconcini, rigatoni, penne. And then there's a big flat board where they cut the pasta, and then on the other side is the typical flattening, cutting machine. That's where you'd make things like tagliati and linguine. Here's our dinner. I don't show you Rio's Caesar salad. I have a radicchio with blue cheese and bacon. And then my dish is a squid ink pasta with a chorizo, meatball, and shrimp. And Rio has a potato agnoli with lamb. I think lamb or pork. And then we have a side dish of these fried Brussels sprouts. And instead of being on aioli, they're on a bed of pureed parsnips, which was really, really tasty. All right, here we go, leaving Rio's apartment and going down the hallway of the 7th floor and going to the elevator bank. You have to use these keys with key fobs to activate the switch.
Going down.
Hi, Bobby. Okay, so that was the garage where the car's parked. And now I'm headed down on Harvey Milk Street where the Reuben sandwich awaits me. Here's where I'm going, Kenny and Zook's for my Reuben sandwich. Kenny and Zook's Delicatessen. Here we go, right here's the door. Menus on the wall. A lot of restaurants here, this part of Portland, all across the street. Show you some of them. Fish grotto, yeah, sushi places and poke bars. A restaurant. You get your sandwich up on the plate. Wow, look at that. Reuben. Here we go. Perfect amount of meat, not too much. Nice and smoky. Right. And try out the potato knish. They recommended trying with the mustard. So I'm definitely doing that. Okay, here we go. Some caramelized onion on top. That's nice. Nice potato. The puff pastry on the outside. Caramelized onions. Not too greasy. Good.
What do you think?
Nice. Perfect. Here we go. Golden sandwich. That's a good Reuben. Well, for the sake of brevity, I'm going to cut this video at about 9.5 minutes. After the Reuben, I went to Powell's bookstore, one of the largest bookstores in the world, over 1 million titles. But I'll save that for a GOJOGO number 6. All right, see you next time.